So welcome back to Minecraft. Now I've been chopping a lot of spruce trees down. I have a few more stacks of the wood here. I really hope this is enough because I don't want to chop another tree down for a while. It gets very irritating after a bit, as you can imagine. So yeah, I've got a few more stacks. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I do have a few stacks of stone brick stairs that I've crafted. I also have put some cobblestone in pretty much all of my furnaces that I have. I think that one's done. So that will smelt it down into smooth stone, and then I can go ahead and make these stairs again. I think that's the material that I'm going to have to use the most from now on. Well, for the whole thing, should I say, because obviously this whole design is going to go around the entire building, plus the pretty much 95% of the roof is going to be these stone brick stairs with a bit of oak stairs, which will make sense when I get around to it. So the last episode got a few comments, and by the way, thank you for all the comments and the support and all that. I do appreciate it, and it does go a long way. But one of the comments was from Stony, and he said that I should have raised this whole thing and put it on like a layer of foundation, like cobblestone or something. It is a good idea, but I don't know. The problem that I think it would have caused is it would have looked too high, because this is high already, and it's still got a little bit higher. It's still got a few blocks higher to go with the roof. So I think it would just looked a bit dodgy having it too high. I can still do like a cobblestone foundation and then have some like messed up ground blocks or something around here. I'm not too sure, but I think the level that this is on at the moment is fine for me. So, well, the main reason I'm saying that is because I don't want to knock it all down and build it a layer higher. So it's going to stay the way it is for now. Another comment that I had was about the villagers, because I said the one that we had in the white coat would end up giving us mending books or books of enchanting or whatever, and obviously it's random, so it wouldn't necessarily be mending, but it would be a enchanted book. Turns out that one is not one of them villagers. It turns out it's one of the I can't remember, choreographers I think it's called, the ones that basically give you maps to the woodland mansions and the ocean temples. But that's still a pretty important villager. It would have been nice if it was the ones that give you the enchanted books, but it's perfectly fine being the ones that give you the woodland mansion maps and all that, because obviously I want to go to them eventually. Is it turning night time again? Holy Christ. Oh no, it's not. It's midday. Right, so we're going to make a start on finishing this up. I'm hoping that all of the walls will get done today, and then the roof will get done when I feel like doing the roof. Like I said last time, the roof is the part that I'm not looking forward to, because it's not that it's complicated, it's just a pain to do roofs, and I really don't like doing them, so obviously we'll leave that till last. So I've got at least the first level done here, and I quickly wanted to show you what's going to happen here, because obviously these are slightly lower. The plan is to have... Do I have any cobblestone? Yeah, oh, that's torches. I'm going to have cobblestone along here, like that, and then the stairs will go here, like that, and then the rest of this is going to be like glass panes, and it's going to be like a big open window, because the staircase will come in, go up to this level, and then split off in both directions, and there'll be this big glass pane thing here. But obviously, just when I'm going to start doing something, it turns night time, so I'm going to have to sleep through the night. Alright, so this will go up to here, and this is basically going to be how high this glass pane type thing goes, whatever you want to call it. Just a big window. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, it's going to look like that, and then there'll be obviously the closing part of this at the top. And all the other ones here are going to look pretty much how they're supposed to look. So if I just continue placing all of this wood round, I should probably do one side at a time instead of doing the whole thing at the same time, but I at least want to get the whole bottom part done, so it looks kind of like a building and not just the front part of the building. So it turns out I do actually have more than enough wood. The only wood I need to use, or the spruce wood, shall I say, that I need to use now is just to fill in these things, like outline all of this, like just the same as it is here. And then after that, it's just a case of the only other wood I need is the parts of the roof, which is normal oak wood, which I have plenty of. So the mansion is coming along nicely, I think. It does look pretty cool. It's obviously going to look a lot better once everything's put in place. All I really need to do now is just replicate all of this on this section, like the second floor. And then it's the roof. The roof will probably be done another time because I have to get a lot more stone bricks for it. And like I said earlier, I do not like doing roofs. Why is it, like, every time I go to speak, it just turns nighttime? It's like Minecraft is bored of my voice. So yeah, I'm going to finish the top bit here, and then we will see what it looks like. So all of the sides of this mansion are done now. The only thing left to do is the roof, which is going to take me a while. I really don't like doing them. I'm going to have to go and get as many of these stone brick stairs as I can. But from the looks of it so far, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not too sure if I should continue this around the whole thing. So if you think I should, let me know. If you think I should continue this whole stone fence type thing all the way around that section, then let me know. I'm not too sure I will though. Once we've done the roof, I can just start working on the inside, but you get a better idea of how big the inside is now. So I have just under 2.5 stacks of the oak wood stairs. I'm hoping that is enough. The main purpose of these is to go on the outside of it, but it's like it doubles up. It's very hard to explain, but you'll see when I get to do that part. But the main thing that we're going to need is stone. These stone brick stairs. If I just collect all of this smooth stone that I have prepared, hopefully I have enough. So there we go, we've got 3 stacks of them as well, or almost 3 stacks of them. That's not going to be enough, I don't think. But it should be close to enough, and it's turning night time again, so I'm going to have to run up here and quickly sleep. Do I have any ender pearls on me? Yep. I do love these ender pearls, it's so quick to get up and down here. Where am I? Oh. So the way this roof is going to work is on this block here where all these pillar things stick out will be where the stone bricks start all the way around. And one block below that, and obviously sticking out in this direction, will be where this wood block is. So these wood stairs are basically an outline of the entire thing. And these peaks, like all of the peaks are on top of this. There will also be stairs across that will be wood, or slabs, sorry. It is really difficult to place these things because you have to stand like right at the top of them and then look at a weird angle down to the corner and then place it. I'm really not sure if I'm going to have enough for this. I probably definitely won't have enough, but we'll get as far as we can. I just want to at least do this one side so you can see how it's supposed to look. So this should be the last update before we finish the mansion. This is kind of what the roof's going to look like. As you can see, it's got the outline of oak wood. And then these stone brick stairs all the way along the top. Can't really get a good angle on it because all these trees are in the way. But let's climb up here just to show you a little bit better. So yeah, there you go. You can see that a little bit better. It's just going to go all the way around like that. There will be half stone slabs of the normal wood on the top of like the top edges of the thing where all the stairs meet. So that'll look pretty cool. But yeah, that's how it's going to look. I'm going to finish it off now. When I come back, it should be finished if there are no major problems that I run into. So I have finally finished the mansion. This honestly took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I didn't think it was going to take so many stone bricks. I thought the main issue was going to be the wood, like this spruce wood, but I got about a quarter of the way done with the roof, and then I realised that the amount that I had just wasn't even enough for half. I think I had like, what, two and a half stacks? This was probably like seconds ago for you, but for me it took, like, I had to take a break for a good few hours, like pretty much an entire day, because it was just getting stressful running back and forth, smelting the cobblestone down to stone bricks. And placing bricks on a roof is annoying because you just fall to your death a lot. But I finally got it done, and I think it looks pretty awesome. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to go back to it and change it a lot. Like, I want a lot of mossy stone in it to make it look ruined, but at the moment I think it looks pretty awesome. I've done this kind of like Viking thing at the front, which I thought looked cool on it, so I decided to keep that on there. And then obviously all around the sides, the roof is just stone brick stairs, and the outline is this wood, the oak wood. I think the back looks pretty cool. I'm going to have to go in there and light it up because, actually no, I'm not even going to go in there because that creeper will just blow things up, and there's two creepers in there. I really don't want things to blow up because I've just finished it, so. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Does it look cool? Actually, I want to go and see what it looks like when we're down here. I don't know if we'll be able to see it that well. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have to remove this tree. I might remove these ones, but I think it looks good. My worry was, when I first started doing it, that it was going to be too high and it was going to stick out too much, but I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. I mean, I might even leave that tree there and just add more trees around it so it looks hidden. I think that looked pretty cool. So yeah, it looks pretty good from over here as well. I'm probably going to remove this big tree here because it blocks a bit too much of it. I'll just replace it with one of these little trees, and then I'll put trees around the sides of it. I think that looked pretty cool. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. In my opinion, it looks pretty good. Obviously, it's going to look a lot better when I go over it again and get rid of, like, well, not get rid, but add a bunch of, like, cobwebs and stuff like that and mossy stone to make it look ruined and abandoned. I think that'll look pretty cool. And obviously, eventually, when there's a beacon going through the middle of it, it's going to look a bit weird, but cool at the same time, maybe. I might make it like a black or grey beacon. That'll look pretty good. So before we call it for today, I thought we'd go back to the end, or the end islands, to take a quick look to see if we can find any more of them structures. I'm really hoping that we get a ship somewhere for the elytra. Oh, this was the rail that I made. All of these tracks were from the original base that went to the village farm. Hopefully this still works as well. I just need a bunch of ender pearls. So the last time we were here, we went in that direction, and that's where we found the structure over there. This time I'm just going to go straight in this direction and see what happens. I did have some trouble a minute ago actually entering this island, end island thing. For some reason, even when I threw the ender pearl through the portal, it just, nothing would happen, so I had to completely close Minecraft and reopen it. I did panic for a second. I thought I broke something. Whilst I was preparing to come here, I was panicking about food, but now I just realised that I can just eat these if I'm desperate for food. I know that they do that weird teleporting thing, but they did give you quite a bit of food from one of these stems. See what I mean? That's loads of them. I think I might just have a stack of them already, right? Yeah, pretty much just almost a stack. So I'm not short on food, so I don't need to worry about that. So I've been kind of playing this a little bit risky. I keep using ender pearls to get from island to island, but I don't think I'm going to do that from now on, purely because I really don't want to die and lose all my stuff. Well, I haven't got anything important on me, but I'd still rather not die. Got a bunch of dirt, I might as well use that. So yeah, I'm going to do, if I have to go between islands, I'm going to do little pillars just so I can run across it instead of risking a teleport, because I'm not very good at aiming, so I'll probably miss most of the time. Is that a ship? Oh my god, it's a ship, finally. It just happens to be... Oh my god, it's far away over there. Oh, and look at the size of that thing. Can't really see it yet. I need to try to get over here. I really don't think I've got enough blocks for this, but we'll see. I have travelled like about 1,000 blocks in both directions. Took a lot longer than I thought it was going to be to find one of these things. But I think that ship is where you get the elytra from, right? So we finally have an elytra. And from the looks of it, that temple thing looked huge. Yeah, look at the size of that thing. Jesus Christ. Probably going to get quite a lot of shulker shells from that. It's just unfortunate that it's so far away. And I don't think there's any portal around here to help us get back to the main world to make it quicker. Right, so I just wrote the coordinates down to where this is, so I'm not going to get lost on my way back here. But that is huge, look at it. Are they supposed to be that big? Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen one this big. I thought it was like only this part and around here that is the maximum that they get. I didn't know they got this huge. Is that? Oh, that's where you get the dragon heads from. Okay, so yeah, this is where the elytra is going to be, I think. I don't really have enough blocks to get up there though, which is a shame. I could probably just dig a bunch of these out and go up there. I don't know if I'll get the elytra just yet because I'll probably die. But this thing is huge. Just quickly run around it just a little bit, just to see if I can see a portal pop up anywhere. I don't know if portals are supposed to pop up around these things. Or if that was just luck on the other one, but would be nice if one of them popped up around here. No, it doesn't look like there's any portals around here, so we're just going to have to run back the old-fashioned way. But this thing is huge. I'm kind of like scared to go inside of it. Do I have any wood or anything on me? No. I was going to make a chest. I think we're going to end this episode here for now, though. Obviously, the next episode, I'm definitely going to go inside this. Probably going to run back really quick, though, just to get better equipment, because I don't really have that much stuff on me that could possibly help me with this. So it's only a few thousand blocks in like each direction, so it's not going to be too difficult to get back to. I have placed a lot of cobblestone with torches on along the way, so I do know how to get back here. But like I said earlier, if you have any suggestions on the mansion or changes that I should make on the mansion, then please let me know. Once again, as usual, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it, and it does help me out quite a lot. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.